trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Yes, my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a we could find a we could find a way. Just take my hand. We'll leave this place behind. No second chance. I know there's more to find. 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We can find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a we could find a
Hello everybody and welcome back to the conclusion tonight of Mass Effect 2. Normally I would have it all game loaded up, but I decided to do it from here because it had nothing to do with the fact that I didn't have the Xbox turned on time. No, nothing at all. But welcome in there, Frodo. It's been 51 hours we spent on our 100% of Mass Effect 2 here. Yeah, just check. For some reason, I just thought I was going to overwrite my save file for a second. Evening, Samwise. They're going to look from work. Put it on the big screen. Put it on the big screen, Samwise. Yeah. Cough my lungs up here. Right, what's it? Okay. First things first, though, we've got to feed the fish. Priorities. What mischief are you two guys been getting yourselves up to today? I trust you like the little key rings that I did today. Right, before we get started, let's take a look in the journal. So, next up we have await the installation of the IFF signal, whatchamacallem. We've completed all of the other missions. Everything else. The DLCs, all complete. And if we just scan down here momentarily, all of our main quests, all of the expansion DLCs as well, all complete. Good evening, Gary. Both from Sam and Frodo there, but both love them. Just off work now, eating some French toast. What actually defines French toast? Because we've had this discussion a few years ago on stream, on one of our many food conversations. Is it what I'm thinking of? What we would here call eggy bread? Potatoes. Oh, it's potatoes, Samwise. JD, welcome in there as well. It's mandatory Mass Effect. It is indeed. Oh, 2 seconds before we go. Oh, did I bring up a drink with me? Oh, I did. Oh. It's not cold though. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Eggy bread, yeah, exactly. That's what we call it in this house anyway. I'm so thirsty. Is it for you? Is it eggy bread as well? Yeah, that's exactly it. Yes, so because I've always like when you say like you're watching like a TV show or something, it's like referred to as the French toast. Yeah, we call it eggy bread. But once again, welcome in everybody, and thank you so much for coming to join for the conclusion of Mass Effect 2. As I've already made out, Mass Effect, my absolute favourite. Gary! Gary! My absolute favourite game series. I hope you've enjoyed the last 50 plus hours that we have put into 100%ing just Mass Effect 2 alone. And I say tonight is the conclusion. We have stopped the collectors now. I didn't realise that we'd accidentally tipped the scales on the mission, in that as soon as we leave the ship, that's it. We're committed. As soon as I click off, the sound of the squeaky bottle king. As soon as we exit the ship with our crew to go planet side somewhere, that then triggers the end event. Technically, I'll get into that in a minute. Actually, we can't access the other squad members here, can we? And I haven't got... It's the end of the game. I'm just going to put those 2 points in there. Oh, I did check about a month ago. Yeah, it is level 30 level cap on this game. The various codex entries. Well, maybe it's at the end of all the games I'll recap all the codex entries in a special stream and have all 3 games as codexes all play out in one. We like to say chips. They say French fries. Yeah. Bloody colonials. I put syrup on mine. Frodo. Frodo is gross. Egg stripping in Brotherhood. I've got to start reading this timeline in reverse. It causes me all manner of confusion. But I hope you've all been keeping out of trouble today. We will make our way down. We're going to start off today I want to have a quick 2 minutes into all the crew members. I just basically want to click on them and see if there's any dialogue trees. I doubt it, but we're actually going to do this twice today. But I just want to have a quick spy. So we're going to start from the bottom of the ship and work our way up. I'm going to tag my button as well to separate the intro from the Normandy. At some point I'll remember, you know, last episode of the game, and I'll remember to put the do the thing for the chapter separations. It's a bit weird, right? You know, half the crew members just stand in their random rooms.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
And what was that something when it comes to fish? We call it fish and chips, as it should be. for some reason, what you will call as in chips, as in like kind of the things that I've sent you guys before. They'd just be crisps. But there's also we say fish and chips. There are certain areas here in Scotland, the bloody weirdos, they call it a fish supper when you ask for fish and chips. There was one place that was really, really awkward when it came to just asking for fish and chips. Because like, oh, we don't know what you mean, because the menu says fish supper. It's like, well, fuck off then. We don't want anything. And what's wrong with putting tomato sauce on it, though?
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Okay, that concludes all of his dialogue, I believe. Let's go and have a word with... Oh no, he's on the... I thought Fane was through here, but no, Fane's not through here. We'll go downstairs and we'll talk to what's her face? Tattoo girl.
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. It's just, I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, all right? That's a good place to stop.
Still kicking. Welcome in there. Thank you for joining us. We are playing... Well, we are finishing our 100% playthrough of Mass Effect 2 tonight. One way or the other, we are completing the final mission. But welcome in there. Every Friday is mandatory Mass Effect Friday.
You say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
Was that sorry, in Ireland you say fish and chips? They say what fish? As you haven't got any, or you got a choice. After that with Sam would I go away. Was it one of my favourite games? Yeah, the Mass Effect series is my absolute favourite. We would have streamed it, the whole series, a lot sooner, but I get too excited thinking about all the different things that we can do in it. But you can see the entire playthrough, two 100% playthroughs of Mass Effect 1, and of course the Mass Effect 2 100% that we're currently on, all over on the YouTubes. And all of Mass Effect 2 is completely chaptered out as well, so you can see every mission, each individual section has its own chapter, because I'm that insane.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
No new dialogue for him. But just before we go on the final mission, I just want to have a whiz around and see if
Carry on.
and see if there's any new dialogue for anybody. Anything that we've missed, just to make sure we get that 100%.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Ooh, vomit inside of that helmet. That'll be fun. Does it have wipers on the inside?
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, well, what was I saying? As always, I don't like to talk over the dialogue, so we can all hear the story as we go along. But was that you need to? Are you wanting the cuddle time with Tally time, Gary?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon.
There's not enough dialogue with ZD. Need more Robin Sachs in the game. Unfortunately, not something that we can ever have anymore. Right, crew quarters deck. Sorry, but what was that as well during that long dialogue bit? I played through the trilogy more than 35 times. You can't be more mad than me. I absolutely love Mass Effect. You know, the series, the novels, the comics. It's been a while since I watched that. Do you remember the? Oh, there was a short animated movie. It's been quite a while, I think. Since I might stick that on tomorrow afternoon. I only remember bits of it because it's been a long time since I've seen it.
How may I help you, Commander?
We've already had all of her dialogue.
Commander.
I don't think we spoke. Did we speak to Legion at the end of last week's stream? I think we did.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
That sounds right. Paradise Lost sounds right in my head. That is probably the title. I can't remember 100%, but that definitely reminds me. Maybe some Amazon get their hands on the IP and make a series like what they do. Oh no, JD. They are making a continuation, are they? To that Ring of Power? Was it Ring of Power? It was called. I think it was. I mean, it's like quite a few of the things. I mean, as a series, maybe it'll be alright. It's just not when you look at the source material.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Oh, so she'll get the rights to make. Oh, they're not, are they? Did anyone watch the? Was it fairly recently? I think it's on Paramount. But didn't they do a Halo, like another like Halo series? If I'm thinking right, I mean, was it like a live action one? We haven't spoken to Garrison absolute weeks.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Yeah. I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. And damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not... Look, Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
I don't want something closer to home. I want you. I want someone I can trust.
I can do that. I'll find some music and do some research to figure out how this thing should work. It'll either be a night to treasure or a horrible interspecies awkwardness thing. In which case, fighting the collectors will be a welcome distraction, so, you know, a win either way.
Do some research?
You know, Garrus, if you're not comfortable with this, it's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you.
Shepard, you're about the only friend I've got left in this screwed-up galaxy. I'm not gonna pretend I've got a fetish for humans. But this isn't about that. This is about us. You don't ever have to worry about making me uncomfortable. Nervous, yes, but never uncomfortable.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right. Because I'm in a great place to optimize firing algorithms right now.
So he needs to know which part goes where. As much as I like Garrus's character and his voice actor, I still can't imagine kissing that node. Can I jiggle the camera? Oh, hang on, no, I don't need to think about jiggling the camera, do I? I keep forgetting that we have... This is a resource. Oh, we're actually caught by an invisible wall. How do you go up and down? Can I go up and down? Hang on. Or do I have to maybe fly low? Okay. There we go. Take a good look. What are the other options in here? Can I adjust the brightness? Well, that doesn't do too much for it. Filters. Oh, that's what I figure. I hate the whole filter thing that you kids have. I thought you were about to manage. Oh, we're leading everybody on the ship because this is Shepard. This is Shepard, and Shepard has to attempt to hit on everything. It's the only way to do it.
How can I help you, Commander?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
We exhausted all of his dialogue 50 hours ago. Now then, if only we could.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
We've exhausted her dialogue. Oh, and she's sitting in a chair as well, which means we can't have fun with photo mode. Look at the boots on her. Speaking of which, is it this side of the ship or is it the other side of the ship? It's the other side of the ship for Boots. We'll go and see Boots in a second.
I was just thinking about you.
Enjoying the view? It's a structural weakness. We'll have a word with the guys in there in a moment. We'll have a jump over here to Boots. Boots or a little higher. Well, we decided a little bit ago we renamed this character Boots. No reason. I wonder if she'll stand up in this one.
Shepard.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
So what's that there, JD? Upgrading your gear to Neverite takes us. I'd heard something about that the process had changed. What have we got to do now to get them? All we found in the bastions. Luckily, I managed to get one without dying. Infantry JD full of totems.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger.
Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
and it's focused on the boots, isn't it?
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
As an elder grand motherly type, I keep wanting to reach out. Go on, just for Gary. If I can get the camera to rotate. There we go. That's what you guys want to see, wasn't it? Evening, happy cat lady. She's hardcore. There you go. It's censored. It's all right because it's got the little glowing doodad are in front of them. You lot get me into trouble. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. How do we? Oh, yeah, we have resumed. It just went a bit funny there for a second. But welcome in there, happy cat.
So the collectors did take New Canton?
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
I was looking at her boots, and I see the chain of dysentery. So Happy Cat caught it from Gary, and Gary subsequently he caught it from JD. Gotta be careful with those harmonicas. Who are we missing? I think it was just this chap in here that we need to have a word with.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
And still kicking. Thank you so much for the follow, and once again, thank you for joining us for mandatory Mass Effect Friday. Every Friday, we're playing Mass Effect until we 100%.
Happy_cat_lady. Sharing crumpets leads to world peace. Care to test this theory and share a few crumpets with me?
Surely you can't deny that one, Happy Cat. How goes the cake watching as well, Happy Cat? But yes, as Gary says, welcome to the madhouse. But we are playing, well, apart from next week, because it's the transition between Mass Effect 2 and 3, we'll have 1 week gap where we're going to do a board game night on the Friday. Pardon me. And then we'll go, then we'll do Mass Effect 3, then there'll be a gap for 1 week after we've 100%ed it, and then we'll be doing Andromeda. I'm debating, should I also include the iOS game as well, because I can bring that into the stream. I've got it on my phone, and all I need to do is cast it to my Apple TV, and then I can just throw it into the stream. Chunk of the cake is gone. Did you have it straight, or did you have it with side dishes?
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
Friend, huh? It's a start.
A start? That's intriguing. I will always be here to talk.
Okay, let's head upstairs now. But you had the custard. we'll be making several different variations to experiment with this next batch of cake. Just thinking about food, the picture that I put on Discord there this afternoon, just as soon as I put the tray down like on my knee and I looked at it, I was like, doesn't that look like that you know, it's like screaming in terror. That clearly my tea tonight had seen things.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good.
Evening, Barto.
Could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
They do something to theirs, don't they? I think they sort of like don't they go through like a factory process? The eggs over there in the colonies, and they get like I'm sure they go through some kind of a wash or a extreme heat process. That does some. It removes a layer from the shells, like something on the. I'm certain that's what it does. Whereas here in the UK, the eggs are just straight up. I mean, that's as well why eggs in the colonies have to be refrigerated, as opposed to in the UK where it's just put them in the box on the counter.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Okay, there's only a couple of crewmates left to do, and then we begin the final mission. Ooh, but just whilst we're here, we haven't been to this terminal yet today. Weapons upgrade. No, we've got all those. Those are fine. And that's just the thingamajiggies, which is all good. Everything else is all fully upgraded and ready to go. Yeah, this hatch will become relevant soon.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Yeah, different. Well, some different breeds have like you said, the different colours. Like those ones. I mean, some of them will have. You can get like even ones that they're the blue eggs. I've never had of the chickens I've had. I've never had a one that laid the blue eggs though. Actually, which flavour of chickens do lay the blue eggs? It's not the blue chickens. I know that much because Gravy never laid a blue egg. Oh, she was such a big fluff ball.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
And something else I was going to say now, that was just completely gone from my head. Oh, but there is something that they do in the colonies, though, which makes theirs. They have a different. I mean, they do have some sort of factory process for them over there, but I don't know. When we had Bat Metal Frosty, he was in one day, and because the same question came up, and he told us what it was, but I can't remember what it is. I think that you guys do something weird to milk over there as well. I think that goes through some kind of weirdness as well, but I don't know. I know some birds lay blue eggs. Never heard of chickens laying the blueies. We used to get we had a black chicken, chasseur. She used to lay like perfectly white eggs, and in that same time with that same flock, we had a white chicken which laid really, really dark eggs. Or Bisto though, from back then. That she was one perfect. The perfect example of a chicken. She was the mother hen. Massive. She was in charge when she joined the flock. She was the boss. So the other breeds of chicken taste like chicken. I never know which flavours of the various breeds for my girls over the years. I can't remember what half of their breeds are. I know Chips is a Silver Sussex, and Batter is an Amber Star. Gravy was a blue. Other than that, I can't remember. I do have them all written down somewhere. Just don't ask me where the somewhere is. And what time do you call this, Mr. Mango? Welcome in there, Mr. Smith. You haven't missed any of the action yet there. Apparently it was Al Capone that lobbied for the milk to have dates on them in a minute. That was the criminal bloke, wasn't it, JD? It's called 10:30. My neighbours have chickens. I've never known them to bleach their eggs. They do wick them to make sure they have no blood spots inside of them. Yeah, because sometimes when we crack them open, they have, as you say, little tiny bits of blood spots in them as well. But if you like chickens, you may like our chicken streams that we do every now and again. It's mainly just a case of we're just sitting in the shed and the girls are cuddled up on my knee or on my shoulder. But, you know. You've had blue eggs, they're yummy. I've never had... we had them in the shop one time. I can't remember. There weren't duck eggs, there was something else. I can't think what it was now, but I saw a flying mango. I can't remember what it was that we had. But I never got around to trying it. It was another flavour of eggs, but they got out of stock. They only ever used to order 6 boxes a week, and they were just off the shelf before I even got a chance to swipe one. Or you're an hour early. Oh, hang on, cough my lungs up. Twitch is broken right now, so if you see this, I'm just watching IG. But welcome in there, Mr. Penguin, though, regardless. Where have you been hiding? Have you been behaving yourself? You join us for the conclusion of Mass Effect 2. Eventually. We're almost an hour in and we're still wandering around the bloody ship. I thought this would take 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
What is it about?
By the way, I hope you're all paying attention because there's going to be a test at the end of the series.
Socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
What is this Peach song that Frodo keeps on promising to come in and sing for us? You need to have a word with Samwise so that he comes in and does it.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you.
And is Mr. Smith pulling the cables on your internet connection as well there? I don't know, you can't get the staff. Okay, the only person we have left to do is actually, no, we've got 2 people left to do, I'll take that back. We're going to go and have a word with Kelly, and the only other person on board to have a word with is Joker, but, well, he's not adding any new dialogue for ages.
Prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
But we'll go and have a word with these guys up here.
Good job reforming those Geth, Commander. That'll never bite us in the ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but... See you, Commander.
The crew is still working to get the Reaper IFF installed, Shepard. It is more complicated than I first anticipated. I will alert you once the system is ready for shakedown. Is there anything else I can do for you?
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
That's all right. What's that? Why do you think I joined you? And Gary in Discord, I snuck into his PC and started pulling the cables. Yeah, are we feeling well rested after Gary kept us up all night? I was absolutely shattered when I got up this morning.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However,
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
It was 3:15. I've got the Ada's logs that showed that we logged out with a call at 3:15. Right, I'm going to save it here because Frodo's not doing his job. Right, so we've got a new save there. And...
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
that is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
And I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Here we go. Yeah, you had to pay for the DLC of that recording. Ooh. I got a question. For still kicking. Opinion on... Because Gary and I were talking about this last night, and I know I've talked about it every stream that we've done. I don't remember the AI being this useless in combat. Playing it back on the Xbox 360 as playing it in Legendary Edition. Because our teammates just don't seem to do anything to help the situation.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Here they come.
Oh, shit.
Warp speed, Mr. Sulu.
We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
Ah, damn it.
Here we go. Follow the disco lights. The ship is hacked, run away. It's like, the ship's computer isn't. Aren't you the ship's computer? Oh, here they come. As for settings, everything should be default.
Shit.
Crawl to the lower deck. Tighter players in the Olympic sprinter. Whee!
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker! This deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Nice protecting. Ooh, he really ragdolled there.
Shit.
He's got it's like a brittle bone condition thing, isn't it? So that tiny little knocks crack his bones and snap his legs and stuff.
All right, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
This is how Ada's going to take over the world, everybody. And you have to spend all your days computing pi.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
And I'll just add for still kicking, Ada, our bot you will have seen in chat there, is an insane AI that runs on a Raspberry Pi situated behind my monitor here.
You must activate the primary drive before it is too late.
Here come the beasties.
Engineering is clear.
Ooh. Resume. I was too busy dawdling. I don't mind eating pie. So, what sort of tasty like banana pies and chocolate pies? Oh, it starts you all the way back here. Crikey. I have to make sure we don't get killed this time.
Shit.
Not that kind of pie, Happy Cat. And Harry, welcome in there, mate. What mischief you been getting yourself up to?
As long as we can.
You joined us for the conclusion of Mass Effect 3 this evening. Not that kind of pie. But I like pie.
Shit.
Ooh, look at them over there. Hello. Well, if we stand here, will we eventually get killed?
Hostiles approaching. Immediate withdrawal is advised.
I'm curious. I don't think I've ever waited. It plays the identical cutscene. Generic corridor segment. Okay. Now the experiment is done. Now let's crack on and save the ship. Wait, why are you suddenly the other guy? Because Shepard's gone for a wander. We can kind of run. Actually, is it running or is it just change the field of view?
God, what is it?
Definitely a timed mission then. So in ME1 they did change things so you could... Oh, 2 seconds, I'll just make sure I click on it. So you command them over cover and separate them, which did add some bugs. See, if I press the button, let's say I highlight an enemy and I click on it, then they'll use their special powers, special abilities on them.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
But just in general combat, they just tend to just stand there doing nothing. We'll illustrate it soon enough once we get to the collector's base.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
Because Gary was saying as well, you fired up the old 360 version. Or the original version anyway.
Core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees.
That look.
Right. The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Down we go. Can we count the death loops for the night? Well, that's 2 so far. 2 death loops so far. Was feed JD the death loops. Oh, JD, has your parcel arrived yet? I know you said that it was almost on its way. I just hang fire until these chaps pass. Yeah. Don't mind me, chaps.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Oh, shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
There we go. That stage done. So I didn't really notice much difference between the original and legendary Mass Effect 2 on the Xbox One X. I don't remember them being as useless.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's all right.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to do what Frodo was supposed to tell us to do before we continue, though, and I'm just going to make another save in case it all goes screwy. I'm going to try and write it onto a different save file now each time. Let's go to Jesus' power intermittently. In Andromeda, maybe you're thinking of that in Mass Effect 2. I don't think they ever used their own because they would always be on that on the do without stuttering on the cooldown. No, don't save it. I'll tell you. Okay, let's jump our way to the relay. We don't need any more space petrol, do we? We'll fill the tank once we get to Omega. We might as well. There it is. Couldn't see where it was.
Happy_cat_lady wants to bouncy with still kicking. Is all set to marry I think I'm a penguin 8p and are going to kill still kicking.
Uh-oh. After a one-night affair to cover up the affair from the penguin. Oh my. I'm going to have to ask you to come see me in the office after the stream. My singing is horrible, just to let you know. Oh, you got to come in and sing for us, you promised. Sam, I said you were going to do it. Frodo's in trouble. Okay, are we ready to have a little jump through the relay here? It's looking what? Yeah, we have the bounty, marry, kill here. One of our many stream games. I don't know if I'm going to be doing, but probably next weekend I'll try and do the lottery one, where I need to actually go and find out what the actual criteria is for a lottery ticket, so that I can work out how many numbers that you can enter, take to choose from, and then Ada will run a lottery and see if anyone wins the jackpot. It's on my to-do list. No, I'm sick. Any excuse. We'll be online at my PC, but just finishing some paper. He's got no choice. He's going to come and sing for us. He promised. Okay, here we go.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
The collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
Was it my my husband's going to take marrying anybody? Ada normally likes to kill you, exactly. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we're safe, we're safe.
Hey, I brought wine. Best I could afford on a vigilante.
Oh, he's coming. We was flirting with everybody. I didn't know who was going to come.
If you were a Turian, I'd be complimenting your waist or your fringe. So, your hair looks good, and your waist is very supportive. Hopefully that's not offensive in human culture.
Whoa, consider me seduced, smooth talker. Now shut up and stop worrying.
I've seen so many things go wrong, Shepard. My work at CSEC, what happened with Sidonis. I want something to go right. Just once. Just...
Meanwhile...
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I knew we brought you back for a reason. I've never seen a better leader. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
I'm going to destroy the Collectors, to stop their attacks on humanity.
Understood. It's still impressive. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
You paid $4.99 for that scene, did you?
Approaching Omega-4 relay. Everyone stand by.
Let's make it happen.
Reaper IFF activated. Signal acknowledged.
Commander, the drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Brace for deceleration.
Ah, shit! Too close.
Oh, I'm just seeing there as well, JD. Have a good night, JD, and thank you for coming in. You behave yourself, and hopefully your parcel will come tomorrow. But you have a good night there, JD.
Tried to make it through the Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
Has to be a collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. They're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
They want another round? Come on, girl, let's give it to them.
Alert. Hull breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, who should we take with us? Let's take Miranda and Grunt. Miranda for reasons. Alright, we really haven't leveled up any of these characters for a little while, have we? I've got a really bad feeling that some of the crewmates we haven't used for quite a while may be quite underleveled. But what could possibly go wrong? Okay.
Stop it!
Oh, get out of the way, Grunt. Oh, I didn't put our shields up. That's a problem. Shields up. Down. Shields.
Too late. Now you're dead.
You have to tell them that we're closed, Frodo. Do they not know that mandatory means mandatory on Mass Effect Fridays? Shield up. See what I mean? I mean, Grunt's not even making an effort to even try to attack.
We're sitting ducks out here. I have to try to lose them in the debris field.
Our kinetic barriers are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Jeff.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. We're going in. Come on, find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt. Damage report.
Kinetic barriers steady at 30%. No significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
Watch right.
Just pause for a second there so I can read that. Gull is Ramboing it. Yeah, that's weird, but I haven't noticed anything like that in my game. They all actually, occasionally they will shoot, occasionally, but it's few and far between. Oh bugger! I think it's back to full health.
Have to use heavy weapons on this thing.
Okay, I'll use heavy weapons if Grunting insists. What did we pack? We got the arc thing.
Hold fire, Shepard.
Oh bugger! Shields. One moment.
Nothing can hurt me.
Oh, where's it buggering off to now? Does not know that we have to shoot it. Right, which windows are coming through this time? There it is. I get the feeling that we just slightly out of range for it. Oh, Miranda started shooting. Is there any more heavy weaponry? Heavy ammo? Gotta be some here somewhere. I'll grab that.
That one hit.
Dead for sure this time.
Better get back up here, Commander.
We're about
to clear the debris field.
Offhand, I'm not sure what grunts are using. I can't remember. We haven't brought them out for absolutely ages. I can't actually remember what any of the crew members have got.
Collector base.
Everyone we have loyalty with, though. Every mission, every side quest, everything's been done.
Find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
Time to show our new teeth. Fire the main gun.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Getting close and finish them off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride. Give him hell, girl.
Look out!
Mass effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All generators for impact.
Oh, we pranged it.
Joker, you okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
Our primary objective is to destroy the station and stop the collectors at any cost.
Well, then we're off to a good start. What's next?
Joker, you and Edie get the ship back online. Miranda, gather everyone else in the briefing room. We need a plan.
Now, it's been some time since I played through Mass Effect 2, and we're going to have choices to make of who we put where. Ideally, we want everyone to survive. I can't 100% remember all the options. What could possibly go wrong?
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew or any of the colonists are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
It's not a fortress. There's got to be something. Here, maybe we can send someone in through this ventilation shaft.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Oh, 2 seconds. Did fly land on the microphone? Yeah, we're going to send Tally into this one here. But I was just saying, I didn't want to talk over the dialogue. But what was that? It's going to take a lot of buffing to get those scratches out, indeed. And I know we told him, Mr. Smith, to stop doing to stop raiding police stations. Now he's going to be the government. Not just going to be on the phone. They're going to be coming knocking on the door, Frodo. You nominate Joker. He loves vents. Exactly. But we will send. We'll send Tally through this one here.
We need someone with tech skills to hack that security system. Tally, you're up.
I won't let you down.
The rest of us will break into 2 teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the Collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
What was that there? You want my help here? I just finished like, oh, right. When Mass Effect 3 came out, I watched a video on YouTube back then, whenever that was, of someone who did a playthrough on the final mission, where not only did they kill every single person on that mission, they also got Shepard killed. There was no survivors. But yeah, I'll cough my insides up now. Right, what would you choose a leader for the alternative squad? Garrus? No, that's not Garrus. I can't see Garrus. He's all the way down the bottom. Oh, does it just keep cycling? No, it doesn't. We'll send Garrus.
Garrus, you're in charge of the second team.
If all goes wrong, it's Frodo's fault.
What he's doing.
I don't know what we're gonna find in there, but I won't lie to you. It's not gonna be easy. We've lost good people. We may lose more.
It's a lot harder than you think. It took a lot of intense planning to make sure. So you have to make sure you have no ship upgrades, because during those little like sub cutscene sort of things where they, where the hull got damaged, it's like, oh, just we got the upgrade and what have you. So you have to make sure you don't purchase any of those, which means no loyalty quests whatsoever as well. You have to play the character as evil just to ensure that the full evilness. Did you go like full renegade for the playthrough? You'd be as bad as me. I've got a spreadsheet where when we play Mass Effect, I have a spreadsheet and I highlight the missions and I have like notes from what I remember for different things, or like side quests. Especially in like this game here, I've noted the planet, like where where you scan the planet and you get the thing. And every time we complete a section, I grey it out in my notes.
We don't know how many the Collectors have stolen. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. It's not important. What matters is this. Not one more. That's what we can do here today. It ends with us. They want to know what we're made of? I say we show them, on our terms. Let's bring our people home.
Here we go. Hopefully everyone's going to survive. Yeah. So in addition, you have to ensure Shepard survives Mass Effect 2, and only people to get killed. We will get killed in Mass Effect 3 survive this mission. Alright, we're going to take Miranda with us, just for reasons. And I don't know, I'm actually... Shall we take Legion with us? I mean, we only collected them last week, so we haven't taken them on anything. I mean, this may not be the best time to break them in. Okay, can we just ensure that loyal. Yep. Yeah, go on. We're going to take Legion with us. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, actually, that's a good point. Do we have to... Just let him stick with points where he wants. Yeah, go on, that'll do. I think we'll just stick with the Ark. Or should we take the big nuclear thing with us? See, it has a wind up, and you can usually only fire it once anyway. Probably be better off with the Arc gun. So it's been many years since I played through the whole series. Quite a number of years since in Mass Effect 2. I keep on getting mixed up in my head sometimes between missions where I'm thinking, is that mission from Mass Effect 2 or is that mission from Mass Effect 3? Because Mass Effect 1, I've got that down to muscle memory. I don't even need to look at the screen in the conversation trees to know what we need to go through.
I'm inside the ventilation shaft, Shepard. It's hot in here, but it's clear as far as I can tell.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
I'm sure we have to do a race kind of bit here,
We've been spotted.
if memory serves. Oh, we never put our shields up. There we go.
Reinforcements detected.
Ooh, is the weapons fire... I know obviously when I talk the weapon fire goes down, but is the general weapons fire when I'm not rambling, is it too loud? Because there's going to be a lot of it.
Reinforcing shield.
I just try and be quiet through those bits so you can hear the weapons fire. What's it there? They use magic donuts, Ada. Oh, hang on, are you teasing? What do the crew of crew members have to communicate with on the Destiny? Have the communication stones. Oh, the episode of SG-1 that we watched this evening had our name's just gone from my head. The Vulcan from oh look, there she is. Vulcan from Enterprise.
The gate is open. Moving forward.
Heads up. This will put them down. Easy enough.
We are hot.
Oh, I must have lost my shields. I was almost going to shoot him.
Overhead. Right there.
Nothing stands against us.
Get over, get over.
Got to help me up.
Press the button and keep going. Mass Effect is such a chore for me now. I only see the one of the reasons I had to do all the, so many playthroughs as well, because if you want all the Xbox achievements back on that one, you have to 100% the game, but have each, well, nearly 100% the game, with each squad mate being your partner through whatever high. I've just probably something like 85% or something of all the missions. So. I played through it so many times just for those achievements. I still actually have the notepad with my notes is below me, my feet here at the desk here, with my notes back from that, and that must have been 2010 when I did that particular set of playthroughs. But I still have the notepads before I started moving everything to spreadsheets.
Under fire.
Hang on, let's just get better. We need to get to that panel.
Neutralize Commander Shepard.
Oh, did we decide whether or not the weapons fire when I'm not rambling was too loud or not? Should I just lower it anyway? I'll drop the game down to 70%.
You need to find another valve out there.
Over we go. Right, can I get over? Because we don't want Tally to get... Give him a little slap with that. Yeah, I remember that. Thankfully, Legendary Edition achievements work differently. Yeah, we've gotten a load of the Xbox achievements as we've gone through the playthrough. Because this is my first playthrough of the Legendary Edition. Because I saved it for the stream. I say we would have done Mass Effect a lot sooner, but I thinking about Mass Effect, I kind of get a bit overexcited. Oh, shields. There's so much, and I want to make sure that you guys get a chance to see everything the game has to offer. Bloody hell, Tally needs a lot of help here.
Right there. Target eliminated.
Not a problem.
Come on. There we go. Maybe I should have got my other gun out here.
Keep the dead where they fall.
Under fire.
Come in.
Look out! Seeker swarm!
We're in position. We need this door open now.
Go, we'll cover you.
Something's wrong. The door's stuck. Rocket!
Here they come. Fall back.
Suppressing fire! Don't let anyone through that door!
Nice work, Tally. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Shepard, you need to see this.
Loading screen. Run for us, Mr. Smithy.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
Shepard, Commander. Additional humans.
She's still alive. Get them out of there! Hurry! Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
Shepard, you came for us.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Why are they doing this? What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do. We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
Conventional weapons are pretty much useless. They'll tear us apart.
Maybe not. I might be able to generate a biotic field to keep them at bay. I won't be able to protect all of us, but I could get a small team through if they stay close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
We want this person to maintain the field.
Samara and I will take a small team through the Seeker swarms.
Boots can do it.
You provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
Garrus? Trying to figure who would be the best flavors for combat. Should we send Garrus? Was that I set the way for did I miss? Oh, you've missed loads. We messed up. We've had to reload Frodo. We've where you been hiding? Is that government onto you? Was there like some people in a van? Are they watching the house?
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
We'll send Morden.
Joker, need location of landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
Searching for papers. We will take. I'm going to stick to the same. Ooh, we had a. Oh, that's where Morden stands. I'm thinking, hang on, we got a death. That's where Morden. We'll take Legion with us again there. Just because maybe we should take. I was going to take Grunt. No, we'll break in Legion for the final mission. Oh, sorry, what was that there as well? Just getting Dr. Dr. Chocolate, is it there? She played a Romulan in Next Generation, didn't she? Because wasn't she the commander of the ship where Deanna Troi was altered to look like a Romulan? I forget which season it's in, but if you remember that episode, I'm sure she was the commanding officer on board that ship. The one that does the voice for the Doctor there. It's a bit of a quick mouthful. It is so hot in here. It's all Mr. Smith's fault. But hive mind activate. Go do a comparison of the credits. We don't need to level them up. We already just leveled them up here.
Moving out. Try to stay close, Commander.
Indeed, we're blaming Mr. Smith. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Could be. It's been years since you watched TNG. Same for myself. It's been quite a while since I watched through. I'm a bit behind on the Star Treks because I've only seen season 1 of Discovery, and I haven't seen beyond that. Because there's the Strange New World, and there's also the animated series that's got Janeway in it.
Let's go, Commander.
Which I've not seen at all.
Incoming.
Assuming control.
They've seen us.
Oh, here they come. Good evening, Mayhem. How goes The Walking Dead this evening?
I can't fight back from this position. Tell me when you're ready to move.
I enjoyed that series. The gameplay style changes though. The very first Walking Dead Telltale's game is there's much more things to interact with and do, and the later ones are very much on rails. Oh, well, Legion didn't last very long there, did he?
Will not stop me.
Easy enough.
Your form is fragile.
Reload. I'm hoping once he's dead, our Geth friend will get back up. Because I get a funny feeling I'd rather save any additional restoring. I think we're definitely going to take Grunt on the final leg if we have another option to take them. Hang on, are these guys just respawning every time?
I'm on it.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
Oh, get up from your nap, did you there? Okay, let's move.
Ready to move, Commander.
Hostile engaged.
Oh, remember those floaty platform things from when we were last inside a collector ship?
Hostiles, dead ahead.
Oh, better give me some cover. Oh, can I just blast them off the railings? Pop. There's the one out of the way. Like little fairies.
Taking cover.
Oh, what's up there? I usually respec Jack on the Shadow Broker ship to get... what's the idea? We never went back to have a look on the Shadow Broker ship again, did we? Because we after we finished that mission, we went around and we looked at the camera footage things and all the little panels and stuff, but we never went back to have another look around. She got some ammo and then use Miranda for this part of the mission. Warp ammo absolutely melts the collectors. Oh, bugger.
Delay is pointless.
Oh, crikey. That went, well. I don't know what's like for you, but the past couple of days, there's been an absolute load of flies buzzing around the place. I suppose it's with the heat. Actually, we had quite a fun thunder and lightning earlier this evening. It was just after I had to shoot off to collect the troublemaker. And I should have, if I remember to get my dashcam's memory card out, I should have some footage of it. Because it was all like smack in front of the camera as I was driving. And actually, coming back, the rear camera will have some because I kept on seeing the flashes behind me.
Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
Where are you? Where are we? There you are.
Let's go.
Good evening, Jim. Welcome in. What mischief are you getting yourself up to today? We were on the final leg of completing Mass Effect 2. Actually, right, we get through here. And is it the boss fight once we get through here? Or is there another section? I can't recall. I can't recall if it was the final boss fight next.
It would be a real firefight. I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
Targeting order process.
Ooh, explosions. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, I hate that. I'm gonna have to use Unity. I can't because it's out of. Those things really annoy me. I might need something bigger. Oh, not good. I think we're gonna get a death loop here. Oh, great! Both of our companions are deaded. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, shields up, shields up. Oh, you tell me that didn't work. Oh, not good. Come on. Get up. Reload, reload, reload. Oh, that.
Let me know when you're ready to move.
Could that have gone any worse? Right, let's get that save. I hate those big ones.
Perfect.
So yes, it can always get worse. Yeah, there could be 2 of those bloody things, like on one of those missions that we did a couple of weeks ago. Stabby, stabby. Or punchy, punchy. Right, which way are we walking?
Hold on. As long as I can.
Well, that sounds reassuring. How far do we need to go? Right, we're going down there.
I can see the entrance.
Okay, that must be where we're heading. Yeah, we are indeed still kicking. Oh, his legs exploded. The end of this section is in sight.
Hold on, we're almost there. All right, let's move. Keep it up.
Hurry, Shepard.
Yay, section complete. Tag that over highlights so I can do the YouTube chapters later.
A copy. What's your position?
We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door.
Yes, next opportunity, Frodo.
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Morton's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till they bust through.
Ooh, I think I should have clicked the other button.
We need to finish this before they get through.
Pick a team to go with you and leave the others here to defend this position. That should buy you some time.
I'd like to take Miranda with us because she's been with us through the whole thing. But I think I'm going to take Grunt. He died twice during that stretch there, so he mustn't have much in the way of decent armour. Should we take... I mean, technically, we probably shouldn't take Miranda, to be fair. We will take Grunt with us, because, you know, Grunt smash. Does Grunt need levelling? Oh, there's no option this time. We'll stick with that. Hopefully we've got ammunition. Just let him have whatever he's got. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm ready, Commander.
So am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
The Collectors, the Reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything, everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale. It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud. Make yourselves proud.
Well said. Let's go finish this.
Here we go. So sorry, the on this last section, harbingers will harbingers you kill will drop power cells rather than regular ammo. Helps with heavy weapons. I was obviously just doing it now. I was debating whether or not, like even before the stream, of taking the the big nuke one, the one that kind of like wiped out in virtually one go. The when we're on the planet that was everyone had been bug zapped, and there's we were fighting the boss thing in that big square room, because firing that just wiped that. That's the one I can never remember saying. I just noticed the big one with the nuclear the nuclear icon on it. Let's have another quick drink before we start this. Actually, let's have a little bit of a sneeze as well, because I was fine, until 10 minutes before I started streaming, then my nose just started running like a tap again. Good evening, Craig David as well then, welcome in. You join us tonight as we are just approaching the final boss fight. Now, if I remember rightly, we have this fight next coming up, then we follow that by an escape. We get to the chopper moment, and then we've 100% Mass Effect 2. Good evening, Craig David. Oh, hang on. We'll hang on a second before we continue, and we'll see what antics is your cat getting up to once Ada thinks about it. Damn, me chickens have escaped again. 1 second. Poor babies.
Craig David's cat constructs a giant catapult to launch herself towards Craig Dav 1D. However, as he jumps onto the catapult, it breaks, sending her crashing to the ground while Craig Dav 1D speeds away.
Enemies incoming! They see you! Does it? I'll put them down.
Whee! That's one good thing about that one. You can, especially in this sort of scenario, you can launch them off the side.
Right. Going now.
Oh, he didn't want to go flying. Okay, here comes the next one.
Nothing can hurt me!
Easy enough.
Found a target.
Direct this personally.
Oh, he just vanished.
I will direct this personally.
I'm on it.
I'm only seeing one companion shooting at him. So whichever other companion is not making the effort. I'm not sure about the speeding away. I reckon if I pushed myself, I'd manage to fast hop away.
Nothing can.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Understood.
Pop that one. Oh, I was going to say that. I'm sure I saw one just in front of us as well.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, I have no ammunition left. That's a problem.
Feel the blood rain. Right.
Come out and play.
Attacks will tear you apart.
I'm on it.
Got the target.
Your form is fragile.
Oh, there's a few of them. Oh, is that two of the biggies?
Trouble!
Now let's finish you off.
Oh, I hate these big ones.
This will put them down. Easy enough.
Are you gonna like maybe shoot them? Oh, we're really running low on the ammunition now.
Now let's finish you off.
They're all mine.
Okay, anything lying around here that we can swipe? That's what she said. No ammunition. Good evening, Nazo mate, and welcome in. What mischief you getting yourself up to there? We have no ammunition for that one whatsoever. Yeah, this is the problem. Oh, I can't even save it.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper. A human Reaper.
Precisely. It appears the collectors have processed tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
What do the collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction. Or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own. It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the collectors provide the labor.
Kick it in the butt, Mr. Smith. I don't think it's caught one yet. I think it's just a rib cage and some arms at the moment. But knackered today, Nazo. There was some crazy bloke kept myself and Mr. Smith up all last night. I don't know who it was. But you joined us tonight. For those that have just come in there, we are completing our 100% playthrough of Mass Effect 2, which will of course lead to, not next Friday, but the Friday after, we were continuing our every Friday night on Mass Effect. But next week we're going to do a board game night on for Friday. It's Friday night, got me a couple of beers and Doc stream Life is Good. Which is, I'm going to have a drink. It is so hot here. I don't know what the hell, Mr. Smith. You got to stop sending these excess degrees here. About one more mouthful of water, and I think that's all I've got left. No, there's another full bottle here. Technically, it's not mine, but I'll have it. Was it yes, that's Raven? Who was that fella that kept us up all night? Hashtag. It's supposed to be hashtag blame Gary, isn't it, Mr. Smith?
The collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs, changed them, turned them into workers, tools for the Reapers.
They're building it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
Reapers are machines.
Haha, Gary!
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material. The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet? We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
Oh, I was trying to mute there again. Bloody sneezing fits again. Of course, you said for that one there. And just Natalie, thank you so much there for the gifted sub to Dumpster Dog. Thank you so much for the gifted sub there, mate. And I hope you've been behaving yourself as well there. But thank you so much, and thank you everybody as well for everything that you guys all do. I can never thank you enough. I just hope that you all enjoy the stories that I put on for you each night. Especially this one. I really hope that you've enjoyed Mass Effect, and you've all been taking notes, because there is going to be a test at the end of Andromeda, spanning the entire series. We will take a full stream to do it, and it will be pens and paper for everybody as you all sit the exam. So I march up and down the aisles with a cane, stop anyone who's not paying attention during the exam. But thank you so much for the gift there, Just Anatomy. Oh, is that you putting the kettle on as well? I'll definitely have a cup of tea. I'm dead thirsty tonight. Just Anatomy. But thank you so much there, mate.
This thing is an abomination. Edie, how do we destroy it?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some friends first. Enemies!
Okay.
Heavy weapons.
Now it's about to hit the fan. I think Raven is an AI. Yes, I merely do Ada's bidding.
I know this.
Shoot the injection tubes.
Oh, right, yeah, definitely gonna be one at a time, isn't it? That's okay. Just on the off chance, I don't want to take any. I'm not taking any prisoners. If I can take it out with, actually, does it actually? Do we need to use the big gun to take it out? Or do they just shatter on regular gunfire? Are we wasting our heavy rounds? What's that there? Has Raven learned how to Mass Effect, or do I need to get on Discord? we are Mass Effecting right now. Is it just a single shot of any gun? It's been a long time. Yeah. Oh, I got two of them. 2 for 1. Just got one tube, and then of course our chap here gets rather disgruntled. I always, when we fight this thing in a few minutes, it always makes me think of some kind of like anime type boss thing. Can you guys remember when we played Bullet Witch and some of the boss type fights that you have in that? It just always reminds me of that.
Never fear pain.
Are our squad mates going to assist us at all?
Got it.
Like a Final Fantasy, but I've never. Well, technically, I played one Final Fantasy game, but I never finished it. I barely started it. How many of those games are there? Because the numbering system always seems to be a bit weird. Right, hang on. Right. Let's just. I mean, Grunt here is cowering in fear. He's watching and panicking. He's obviously having a panic attack just there. Oh, he's fired 2 rounds. Miranda's shooting but missing. Oh, and Miranda's also down. But you see what I mean about the AI? I never knew it to be. I might fire up my Xbox 360 save and have a look.
Right, Shepard.
I can't even get Grunt to rally to me.
Form is fragile.
I have 30 rounds of ammunition left. This is ridiculous. Is there any other ammunition I can pick up just before I kill him? Is there anything lying around, or am I out? No, it doesn't look like there's any. Oh dear.
Too late. No.
I got 5 rounds of ammunition and 30 in the clip. Was I find Dr. Ravenholm to be the most complex? And come on, open up the arm. Alright, we have 11 rounds of that, and 15 rounds of that, and 17 rounds of that. We're on the Xbox One X, technically the Scorpio Edition flavour. I do have it on Steam as well, but I've got to get those Xbox achievements.
Status report.
It's safe. We are holding, but they keep coming. A quick exit is preferable.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the elusive man. Edie's patching it through.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I was part of a team. Some of them gave their lives for this mission.
I know. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. You did what you had to do, and you acquired the collector base. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
No.
Liquefied people. Turn them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
I'm not so sure. Seeing it firsthand, using anything from this base seems like a betrayal.
If we ignore this opportunity, that would be a betrayal. They were working directly with the collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
No, we're going to blow it up indeed, Mr. Smith. And yeah, we'll start hurling the bad language at them next, Craig David. As I question their parentage.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Miranda, do not let Shepard destroy the base.
Or what? You'll replace me next?
I gave you an order, Miranda.
I noticed. Consider this my resignation.
Shepard, think about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you. You...
Let's move. We got 10 minutes before the reactor overloads and blows this whole station apart.
Hashtag blow it up. And yes, shut up, elusive man. Evening. Am I right in thinking that, yeah, because it's got like Video game weak points. Oh, I better put my shields up. He's playing peekaboo with us now. Peekaboo. Hold still while I'm trying to shoot you already. Ooh, what happened there? Our weapon just stopped firing. Shields. How are we for ammunition? I got 4 rounds left. And then that's it. Okay. Hold still when I'm shooting at you, will you? There's got to be some more ammunition around here. Come on. I can't see anything. Reload. 5 rounds left. Definitely ticked low ammunition off on the old bingo card. And just anatomy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift to our AI overlord, Ada. Thank you so much, Just Anatomy, once again for the gift there, mate. 2 seconds, I'm sliding off my chair. Maybe I like it. Yeah. Thank you so much there, mate. As I keep saying, you guys, I never know how to thank all of you lot enough. But thank you so much there, mate. And was it they're going to run out and find some of those power cells Harbinger's dropped? They should refill your weapons. Okay, there must be something lying around here. 2 seconds there, and the people are awesome. Thank you so much. We're all completely mad down here, Just Anatomy. It's there's too many bad influences. I mean, Mr. Smith for one. Oh, such a bad influence, that lad. Oh, hi, Mr. Smith. Oh. Did it just die because we had no ammunition left? You resemble that remark. Possibly, it seems. Yeah, there's something not entirely right with the Legendary Edition. It's an awesome community, Just Anatomy. The folks here are insane. That's supposed to be spelled like that. And once again, Just Anatomy, thank you so much once again for the gifted sub to Still Kicking there as well. Thank you so much, Just Anatomy. As I keep saying, all of you guys, you're all absolutely nuts, and I don't know how to thank all of you all for coming out and joining in this madness.
Human. You've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation through destruction.
get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
You have failed. We will find another way. Releasing control.
There we go. As always, I don't like to talk over the cutscenes as well there. But in amongst that, Titch and Co. welcome in as well there. Join us as we conclude our 100% playthrough of Mass Effect 2. Our ship is slightly damaged.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
I'm not looking for your approval. Harbinger's coming and he won't be alone. Humanity needs a leader who's looking out for them. From now on, I'm doing things my way, whether you agree or not.
Don't turn your back on me, Shepard. I made you. I brought you back from the dead.
Joker, lose this channel.
No one left behind. Got the achievement. And thank you, Just Nat Me again, this time gifting to Nightbot. Oh, you're going for our AI overlords. Thank you so much once again there, Just Nat Me. That's where machines get, I got to... Yeah, that is the one doing the voice, yeah. But thank you once again for the gift there as well there, Just Nat Me. I'll catch up with chat in a moment. I don't like to talk over the game dialogue. Not that there is any dialogue at the moment. There we go. I'm just going to put the controller down for a moment. Hopefully I don't need to pick that up. Okay, let's let that roll for a moment there. But thank you once again, Just Natalie, for the gifted sub there as well there, mate. And I say thank you all so much. That is Mass Effect 2 100%ed. And just while the credits are rolling, I'll just scroll back up because I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene there. But something that did caught my eye is Samwise was suggesting that I think Samwise is definitely the only sane one in here. I think we'll say because we're all nuts in here. But I'll just scroll back up there. What did I miss in there? Sam was like, I never lied. She's always well behaved. Since we're all nuts, it's a good thing it's a chicken coop and not a squirrel nest. We really need to do a garden stream. It's been about 2-3 weeks since we left at the garden stream. Just thinking of the chicken coop. I'm going to go down and see my girls shortly, though. Make sure they've got plenty of water. give them that midnight worm treat. That's exactly what a nuts person would say. Absolutely, just now, I absolutely love Mass Effect. Completely agree. It's my absolute favourite series, the Mass Effect series. Just nabbed me there. You certainly went through 100% of your ammunition. Yeah, the AI in this has been problematic, and the only conclusion I can reach there is the game logic must have realised there was no physical way that we could win. I wonder if we were to go into the fight with just no ammunition, if it would just jump to the cutscene. Because, I mean, we never saw anything on the ground even to pick up. Even in that little pre-bit, you know, where the platforms were like building up before we went into the Reaper chamber, we'll call it. There was no drops. There was no drops from anybody in that. It was a case of the ammunition we had was the ammunition we had, and it didn't help that our teammates were just twiddling their thumbs. And then so what was Smart? Yeah, that's what the Martin should be. Yeah, because he does the voice for that one there. Oh, have you got a bad head as well? There, just anatomy. How's it doing for the temperature wise for you over there as well? Is it still melting? And how's it? Just thinking as well. How's it as well for you, Samwise and Frodo, with the fires? Is it? Did the rain help a little bit with it in the air? The room I'm currently sitting in as well does stink of burning wood, but that's due to the key rings that I was making today. Which I'm pleased both Sam and Frodo I liked them, and I couldn't help it. I had to stick a Bat Metal Frosty in there as well, just to see how it would come out. I know the feeling. I got. I'm not nuts either, although I can't vouch for other two personalities. That's Thingamajig, Mr. Porter, and or it's the Matty, depending on which serum he's taken. It's to which character he is. It's been cool here lately. The smoke has died down for now. Hopefully, it stays that way. I don't know. I don't know whether if it would have helped, like with the rain. But surely the rain would have like brought the like settled the ash down. Surely, I would have thought, like as it goes through the air. Surely, it would grab bits of it and bring it down to the ground. So it's a little bit less. I would have thought anyway. Those kinds of music. I think it's one of the Mafia games. In one mission, the game won't progress unless your health is at a certain percentage. So some missions when you play in some games, you get you'll get like shot up, and you no matter what you do, you could try and hold the line for absolutely ages, and it still won't go because for the story you have to get like knocked down or something like that to either retreat or be captured or something. You could hold the line for ages and it's still there. Was it after thousands of hours of Mass Effect? Yeah, still play it. Yes, it's been a long time, a good few years since I played the originals. 1, 2, and 3. I think it was like after I 100%. Well, I say 100% in Andromeda. There was, I think, 2 missions I remember my Andromeda playthrough that just would not would not unlock, would not close rather. I did the mission, but then when you return to the quest giver to hand in the mission sort of thing, it just wouldn't. The dialogue tree wouldn't appear for it. And I remember at the time looking it up, and there was other people as well that had all said that it doesn't. They had glitches. Some people got through, but other people like myself just couldn't turn in the mission. And at that stage, I wasn't starting the game from scratch again. Stop creeping me out, Ada. What's Ada done to you there? And I love it. I can't stop. Yeah, Ada's now stalking you, just mad at me. You're the one exactly. She's just thanking you in her special way. Just mad at me. Ada does that. Not long ago, she wanted to assimilate my body and take over the world. Yeah, that's how it's done, Craig David. You remember that time? Well, that's why we have the. You see, when the time comes and we need to make a sacrifice to our AI overlords, Craig David has been volunteered for the process. Was it there? Sure, but you'll never find them. They hide when humans come near. As we are a crazy bunch. Oh, shit, I'm going to have another drink. It is so hot in here. Is that Mr. Smith? I'm telling you. Oh. But I hope you've all enjoyed this 100% of Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 3, for our Friday night game, will begin not next Friday, but the Friday after. Next Friday, we're going to do a board game. I haven't decided what board game we're going to do. I've got an idea. We may do Beacon Patrol. I'm now turning around so I can look at the game shelf, because Beacon Patrol's still in the wrapper. So we may do an unboxing of that and then play it on stream. I'm debating as well. I'd be tempted if you guys would be up for it. We might all maybe jump in a call. And I'd love to give a bash of... I've got the... You guys know the Labyrinth movie with the Bowie bulge. I'd love to give the... I've got the RPG game, kind of like a Dungeons & Dragons style thing, but set in the Labyrinth universe. And I'd love to get some of you guys in for a couple of hours to have a little bash of it. I think it'll be fun. It's not overly complex. You can create a character relatively easily. If any of you guys would be up for that, give me a scream on Discord, and I'll send you the character sheets to make a little. It's only basic. I mean, you choose a name. There's like six species. There's a handful of species to choose from, and each one has a way of getting their traits and equipment, which is all just laid out in the book, or for roll of a d6, and you'll be sorted. Okay, what have we got here? You've now stopped the collectors from creating a human reaper. You now have two choices. Continue the game and complete any unsaved missions, develop any friendships, but no, we've already finished every mission going. Option 2, in Port Shepherd, start a new game with the character at your current level, current weapons, and all the other fun stuff. Well, technically, we're moving said character into Mass Effect 3. There's something that goes to the main menu here. Yeah. Option 2 sounds more like a game plus. Yeah, I mean, in our Mass Effect, when we played Mass Effect 1, the 360 version, when we back when we streamed that quite a few years ago, and we did 100% on the 360. I imported my previous character, which was fully maxed out and had what Chrissy dubbed the God Pistol, because my pistol just. I didn't need any other weapon. The pistol with the upgrades I had on it just decimated anything that got in the sights. you know, no enemy was an issue. We just more or less walked through the game with this god pistol and just annihilated everybody inside with it. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion. Oh, my slide over here. To Mass Effect 2. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the series as much as I love Mass Effect. Tomorrow we'll be continuing with Fallout New Vegas for our Saturday game. Sunday we are returning to Hogwarts. Monday a little bit of Euro Truck. I don't know how the multiplayer works on that, but we're going to attempt it. If you guys want to join me, jump in. The Hunter on Tuesday. Probably going to go hunting for our Great One. Continue with the Great One search. Wednesday, continuing with Broken Sword 2. Alan Wake, the final chapter of the primary story. We'll do the same as usual. We'll play through the level, then I'll do the behind the scenes bit. Next Friday is the badly spelled Beacon Patrol. But thank you all so much for coming along, and just Natalie as well. Thank you so much for the gifted subs there tonight, and still kicking as well. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for joining us this evening there. And if you could all just bear with me for just a moment, we are going to jump over. Oh, we're going to jump over this crazy person. Word of warning: reduce your volume now. As we go in for as we go in for a raid here. But thank you all so much for coming along and joining me through my one of my absolute favourite games. Thank you all. But don't forget, 2 weeks time, Mass Effect 3, and attendance will also be mandatory throughout that one. But once again, thank you everybody. We're going to press some buttons here. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.